Complete blackout darkness isn't an aesthetic preference, it is a biological requirement for high-quality sleep. Even the ambient light from a blinking digital clock or a street lamp outside your window suppresses melatonin production and disrupts your circadian rhythm. To block that light, millions of people turn to dedicated sleep masks. Yet the market for these accessories is flooded with highly engineered products that routinely fail at the most basic ergonomics of human sleep. Flat silk masks press uncomfortably against your eyelashes. Thin elastic bands dig directly into the cartilage of your ears. And structured cups slip completely off your face the second you roll onto your side. Looking at this checklist, you can see the trap consumers are caught in. You either buy a $30 to $40 premium mask that feels bulky, or a cheap pharmacy mask that actively disrupts your rest. The industry has prioritized sleek spa aesthetics and Bluetooth technology, overbuilding a piece of fabric that actually stays on your head for 8 hours. There is a highly effective alternative to this problem, but it requires ignoring the sleep aisle completely. We are talking about repurposing a basic $5 tubular winter neck warmer, often called a gaiter, as a nightly sleep mask. This split screen shows the contrast immediately. On one side, you have the refined expectation of a luxury nighttime routine. On the other, a rugged piece of windproof fleece marketed for cycling and hiking. We need to see if a cheap, multi-purpose piece of winter clothing can mathematically outperform premium, purpose-built sleep accessories. To find out, we are benchmarking the gaiter against 3 premium industry standards: a $28 silk mask, a $30 contoured memory foam mask, and a $40 Bluetooth tech mask. This matrix plots our 4 strict criteria for evaluation: light blocking, eye pressure, stability, and hygiene. For the gaiter to be a viable recommendation, it must objectively win across these metrics. Looking closely at the stability column on our matrix, the gaiter scores a perfect rating. Traditional sleep masks rely on thin straps that easily shift. The gaiter abandons single-point straps entirely. Instead, it utilizes a 360-degree tubular elastic design that wraps around the head. Because of this design, the gaiter stays completely anchored during heavy movement. If you sleep on your side, the fabric conforms seamlessly to your pillow, eliminating the sharp pressure of a plastic buckle against your temple. There is a trade-off here. Wrapping your head provides unmatched stability but creates extensive skin contact. For some users, that broad coverage may trigger a feeling of claustrophobia. Still, superior materials mean nothing if your mask slips down to your neck at 2 a.m. Stability dictates the baseline success of any sleep accessory. Moving across the diagram, we hit light blocking and eye pressure. Here, the gaiter outperforms the silk mask and matches the contoured foam option. Flat silk masks consistently leak light around the nose bridge. Memory foam masks solve the light leak with dense cups, but they create a tight goggle pressure around your orbital bones. A gaiter takes a different approach. Stretching the tubular fabric across your nose bridge and brow creates a completely adaptive 100% blackout seal. Because the fabric is suspended across your brow, it floats slightly above your eyelids, removing the pressure entirely. Achieving this pressure-free blackout seal does require a little manual labor. You have to manually fold and adjust the fabric edges each night, which takes a few more seconds than snapping on a pre-molded mask. That manual, customizable fold yields a far more precise and comfortable ergonomic fit than any rigid one-size-fits-all design on the market. We have to address the physical reality of wearing winter gear indoors. Look at the density of this fabric as it stretches. Wrapping your head in thick polyester fleece or merino wool provides a soft, enveloping security. Users often report it mimics the calming, anxiety-reducing effect of a weighted blanket. Unlike heavy cotton, these activewear materials are built to manage sweat, effectively absorbing and wicking moisture away from your skin throughout the night. This bar chart contrasts that thermal performance. You can clearly see the high heat retention of thick winter fleece compared to the cool, sought-after thermal neutrality of traditional thin silk. This heat retention is the major trade-off. If you are naturally a hot sleeper or you live in a warm climate, wrapping your head in insulating fleece is a fast track to overheating and disrupted sleep. You are trading the cool luxury of silk for physical security and warmth. Choosing the right material for your body temperature is the single most critical factor in making this work. Finally, we need to look at the hidden costs of premium masks. long-term maintenance, and bacteria. You are pressing this fabric against your eyes and pores every single night. Bringing our evaluation matrix back up, check the hygiene column. The Gator is the only fully machine washable option here. Silk and memory foam require delicate hand washing, and tech masks with internal speakers can only be spot cleaned. Because the Gator is a basic outdoor accessory, you simply threw it directly into your regular laundry load with your t-shirts. The downside is that cheap acrylic blends lose elasticity over time through repeated washing. You will eventually need to replace them or commit to cold wash routines to preserve the stretch. Even with occasional replacements, drastically lowering your cost per use while gaining an item you can wear outside during the day makes the $5 Gator a vastly superior return on investment. The Neck Gator succeeds because it uses multifunctionality and adaptability to bypass the flaws of over-engineered single-use products. This decision tree maps out exactly who should try this approach. Under the first branch, if you are a side sleeper tired of straps or a budget optimizer looking for cheap travel gear, the answer is to buy the $5 Fleece Gator. It's the best option for blackout darkness without the pressure of plastic hardware against your skull. On the second branch, if you're a hot sleeper, your path splits. Upgrade to a breathable merino wool gaiter or stick to a silk mask. We explicitly recommend avoiding the standard fleece gaiter entirely if you run severely hot, prone to claustrophobia, or prioritize aesthetic luxury. If buying one for sleep, stick to solid colors to avoid irritating dyes against your eyelids, and wash it on cold to preserve the elastic. By solving for stability, light blocking, and easy washing, the ultimate upgrade for your sleep hygiene is not found in an overpriced luxury spa catalog. It is in the functional simplicity